Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Beauties, and I just wanted to sit down and talk to you all and just have a real candid conversation about things I've done to my hair that I regret. Hopefully in my era, this will help you and prevent you from doing these things. So let's get into the video. All right, the first thing I want to talk about is bleach. So I use bleach a lot of times in my life. This has been, over the past 2 years, it's been the longest I have not mess with my hair. And mess with my hair, I mean like done a lot of drastic things to it. I'm a person that likes to cut, to color, to do all those things. But one thing that stands out to me is my experience with bleaching. Yes, it was beautiful at the moment, but it messed my hair up. It destroyed my hair. My hair got so dry, it got brittle, it was breaking off, and I didn't even realize it was breaking off. Now, I'm not saying that you cannot bleach your hair. I am not a hair care professional. I'm just sharing my experience. And I know that there are certain things that you have to do when your hair is bleached. You have to take really good care of it. You have to make sure you are getting all the right treatments and all of the things. And I was not doing that. So that was probably a huge part of, you know, the damage that I saw happen to my hair, because I was not incorporating all of the extraness that you have to do when your hair is bleached. There are a lot of extra things to do. Now, I'm not saying that you can never have healthy bleached hair. So if you are thinking about bleaching your hair, or you have bleach in your hair, just make sure you're doing all the extra steps to take care of that. Another thing I want to share with you all is something that happened recently. I had braids in my hair recent, and after I took my hair out, I was like, oh, wait a minute, hold on, what happened? So I had broken my edges off in the front, yes. And I want to show you these little pieces. So I didn't realize I had did this. I realized that you cannot just do things to your hair and be nonchalant about it. Like, you really have to take care of your hair. And I've stressed this so much on my channel. I've realized by not doing the little things, it can damage and make big things, okay? So I had put braids in my hair, and you know how in the front you always want it to look nice. Even when it's starting to look old, you redo it. I don't know when I did this, but I Googled something about it. And it was interesting. I didn't know that weave can cause your hair to break. Like, it's hard, synthetic. So the plastic, if you're like pulling and tugging and braiding it, can act like a razor blade and just snap your hair. And that is exactly what I did. And I don't know when I did it. I don't know how I did it, but it could have came from me initially putting in the braids, or it could have been from me refreshing, you know, making sure it's tight. You just want to make sure that it looks fresh. I don't know, but after I took my braids out, the front pieces were broken. Those were the only pieces. So I know that that came from me, you know, being too heavy-handed in the front, because that's the part that I was really focused on. I wanted to stay neat. So I want to encourage you, if you have braids or you're rebraiding, refreshing, be gentle with your hair. The weave can actually cut your hair. It can act like a razor blade. I did not know that. So now I'm on the journey of regrowing my edges. All right, which that kind of leads to my next point, being heavy-handed and styles that are too tight. This can be, like I said, the braids. This can be even doing your edges. You just cannot be heavy-handed. Even when I used to wrap my hair, and you might know that I don't wrap my hair the usual way because of this. I used to wrap my hair, you know, in the circular motion around. Your hair acts like a big roller, you know, the usual way to wrap your hair at night. I stopped doing that because I noticed that after a while my edges were breaking off because I was constantly brushing this way. Even the times that I have wrapped my hair, I am super gentle around the edges. I might not even touch them. I just loosely, don't really go in with the heavy hand. Be aware that your edges are there and be gentle, because that will lead to breakage. Also, don't do the really tight ponytails all the time, because that tension breaks, snaps your hair, and eventually you will start to see damage in areas like, where did that come from? And it comes from doing things repeatedly. A lot of times we do things, in these everyday things that we do are damaging our hair, but because we don't see it at the moment, it doesn't seem like anything's happening. But then eventually you're like, wait a minute, my hair is not where I want it to be, and I just want you to not have to go through that. And another thing that I would like to share with you is to not go too far between the days of when you care for your hair, your wash day, your conditioning, your whatever you do. This goes for if your hair is all curly, if you're straight natural like me, whatever. This applies to all hair. Don't go too long without taking care of your hair. Like, you should have a schedule. My schedule is every 2 weeks. Whenever you start a routine, a schedule, your hair kind of gets used to it, and you want to keep your hair used to it, because that's when your hair is going to flourish. I literally can tell you, if I go 1 week past my wash day, I can see it in my hair. So I want to encourage you to keep a routine, keep your schedule, whatever you have going for you that is working and your hair is thriving off of that. Stick to it, but not only stick to it, stay on that schedule. In the past, I have put off doing that and you see it in your hair later. What's another thing? I'm trying to think of all the things that I would not want you to damage your hair. Also, be careful with peroxide. All right, y'all, my battery's about to die, but the one last thing I want to share with you real quick is be careful with hot tools. Do not overuse them. I want to stress to you, please don't use them until you are doing your wash day routine. In the past, I have broken my hair off with heat because I was just trying to fix my hair. I would wake up, oh, that curl's not here. Let me just fix it real quick. Let me just fix it real quick. And those fix it real quicks accumulated, and so did the damage. So now I only use hot tools on my wash days. So I hope these tips helped you out. Drop down below a tip that can help us. If you have damaged your hair, come on, let's be honest. Put it down in the comments so we don't do it anymore, okay? Also, if this video helped you or you enjoyed it, please like it. Don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Jesus loves you, and I will see you on the next video.